Hey Calvary kids, I miss you guys so much and I can't wait until I get to see you all in person soon. Now today I'm going to be doing this 6 midweek devotional, and this week we are going to talk about David. He was a pretty cool guy. Now, David's story is found in the book of 1 Samuel, and today we're going to talk about chapter 17. After King Saul was rejected as a king, Samuel was tasked with finding a new king, so God sent him to Jesse of Bethlehem. Now Jesse, he had 8 sons, and 7 of them were big, tall, handsome, strong warriors. But the Lord, he didn't choose any of the 7 oldest sons. He chose the youngest, a shepherd boy named David. Now, do you know what a shepherd is? Well, a shepherd is someone who takes care of the sheep. Now David, when he became king, he would travel back and forth between Saul and his job as a shepherd. One day, while David was tending his flock, the Philistine army was assembled against the Israelites. The Philistines, they had a champion, and his name was Goliath. He was very big and very strong. He was a giant. Now, every day, Goliath would come out and taunt the Israelites and try to get them to send a man to fight him. But nobody wanted to fight Goliath because he was too big and too strong. So the Israelites didn't send anyone. Now, David's father, Jesse, he sent David one day to bring his brothers some food because his brothers were warriors in the Israelite army. When David arrived, he heard the giant Goliath taunting the Israelites and calling out for someone to come fight him. David, he trusted God and that God would protect him, just as God always protected him against the wolves and the bears and the lions who tried to attack his sheep. So David, he told Goliath that he would fight him in the name of the Lord Almighty. So David, he went and he picked up some stones, and he took one of the stones and he put it in his sling, and he shot it right at Goliath. And the stone hit Goliath right in the middle of the forehead, and the giant fell to the ground. David, he won the battle against Goliath, and he did it because God was on his side, and he had trusted in him. Do you have any giants in your life? Maybe things that make you afraid or feel weak? Well, David's story shows us that no giant is too big for God, and when we trust in him, he will help us defeat the giants. God is way bigger than any giant or enemy or fear that we could ever have. Our memory verse for this week is Psalm 4 verse 8, and it says, "I can lie down and sleep soundly because you, Lord, will keep me safe." Now this week, I want you guys to go out and find some nice stones, like the ones that David would have chosen to fight Goliath. And I would love for you guys to paint them and make them something that will help you remember that God is bigger than your enemies. Have a great rest of your week, guys. Bye.